Number 6. Peter, I know you find ideas like the New World Order and such plans, as well as the Georgia Guidestones and talk of population reduction to be ridiculous, but shouldn't we take into account the fact that it's highly likely some powerful people will take those ideas seriously and are taking every measure to ensure they are delivered? For instance, you may think the whole New World Order of complete takeover may be stupid, but what if someone thinks opposite and helps unleash such a thing? How would this movement counter that? I'm not quite sure where to begin with the assumptions made and the ideas denoted in this. Let me try to simplify it in a term, and this might be not answering your question, but I'm going to simplify it in a way that I think would be more applicable to answer. How do we deal with groups that continue to seek domination now as we transition, as they try to jockey for domination in the future? To answer that question, basically we are going to set up an infrastructure that doesn't allow those types of domination tendencies to emerge. Tendencies is probably the wrong word. It doesn't allow that type of infiltration or that type of dominance to be maintained or acquired, ultimately. And if any acquisition of control was made of, say, systems that help produce food, there would be redundancies and ways to override one group's attributes, one group's intents, one group's, one group's usage of the system. I'm not explaining this very well. But first of all, you have to realize that money is the instigator of control. It is like a ladder that people can continue to acquire more money, and they get higher and higher up the pyramid, and they maintain more and more control. It is designed to give people control, essentially. Whether that's a byproduct or intent, we really could never know. I don't believe there's a conspiracy behind the creation of money or anything ridiculous like that. But it certainly is utilized like that. So once that vehicle is removed, there's no place for power. You're looking at an advanced egalitarian structure that is run by the people that understand that we have to base things on the planet, the carrying capacity, and that the survival of the species is the survival of themselves. Those realizations, I think, are ultimately near empirical. And once people don't feel threatened by the created scarcity in our system, by the established institutions that will not allow new inventions to come forward, to create larger order sustainability, which could say, provide energy to everyone or feed everyone without the need for the probability of running out. Once these things can be realized, you're going to see an entirely different mental perspective occur, and a consciousness shift, if you will, in the collective consciousness that will really change everything, because our system has been based on the creation and perpetuation of scarcity for a long, long time. And people are born and culminated into this environment based on the requirements of survival. So if you're born into a scarcity-driven environment, you're going to perpetuate actions that get what you need as much as possible to hoard and protect yourself, because that's what the system requires. That's what the monetary system, that's what profit is. It's a dishonest form of taking advantage of a particular situation to gain more at the expense of others, so you can maintain your own survival. And if everybody doing this at once, you end up with complete warfare. So back to your point, the, quote, New World Order idea, which is really not a group of people, it's a tendency. As I've stated before, you could take everyone out at the top that claims these ideas, that if you could even find them. Frankly, the whole thing is very much mythological. But if you say you just took out everybody and put them in prison, and that was somewhat associated with this supposed secret society, or offshoot of secret societies, there would be another group of people that would take their place immediately. So then people say, oh, that's human nature. No, it's not. It's the fact that the environment has been rewarding that mechanism for so long that that's all people know. And that's pretty much all I can say about that, or all I care to say about that.